この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。I broke my glasses. I was watching TV. I sat on my glasses. It was traumatizing. So I've been super gluing them periodically back together whenever they fall apart. I've been thinking about what to do about it, and I've come to a conclusion that I think is reasonable. I'm going to get a bionic eye. Seeing that science is advancing, and I want to do my research today. And I hear what you're saying. I hear you say, Dave, why don't you go out and get a new pair of glasses? And if you know me quite well, you might correctly say, it's been like a year or two since you had one. Your prescription has probably changed. You've had letters in the post from the eye doctors saying you should go and get them changed. Oh, Dave, why don't you use this other perfectly good pair of glasses that you have? Do not laugh in the face of progress, my friends. Fanfic. I want to see how advanced science has got when it comes to things like bionic eyes, prosthetic limbs, that kind of thing. How much of a cyborg can I become? First of all, let's take a look at what it looks like to put one in.
We implant a micro electrode in the eye and by quite a complex surgery, and then we give patient these glasses with a built-in camera. The electrode take over the function of disease cells in the eye, and that transmit the signals to this camera patient wears on their glasses, and that's how the vision is perceived.
That's so cool. What people with bionic eyes see. Bionic eye converts images from a video camera, left picture below, to a high contrast representation, middle picture, of which a portion is selected for further processing. Okay, so that's what they would get. Man sees with bionic eye. That one looks badass. Oh my god.
His body makes films. After a shooting accident when he was 9, Rob had to have his eyes surgically removed. But after joking with friends about having a robotic cyborg one installed instead, documentary maker Rob actually went and did it.
Oh my god!
Pretty much anyone who loses an eye will make a joke, at least. I should get a camera put in there. It's not a wacky, out-of-this-world concept.
I'd be making that same joke, to be honest. Yeah, I imagine if I ever had a serious accident, that's the kind of thing I would be doing.
Work and research have left him with this, a tiny camera implanted in his eye socket, which transmits video wirelessly to screens, TVs, hard drives and cameras. And it's opened up a whole new perspective for him, even getting him offers of, unsurprisingly, secret camera work.
One very high-up news executive said, would I like to go to Iraq with my prosthetic eye and see what I could see there, because sometimes when you have a giant camera, it's not such a great idea in a war zone.
Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if anyone has had a bionic eye purely to do spying work.
A West Jordan woman can see again for the first time in 40 years.
She's the first person in Utah with the new FDA-approved Bionic Eye.
Okay, so they're approved by the FDA now. So in America, this is becoming more of a thing.
Tonight's Insight Report, news specialist Heather Simonson shows us how it works.
The world has been dark for 40 years, until now. Doctors in Minnesota recently turned on her bionic eye for the first time.
Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. It was like over 10,000 light bulbs going off in my eyes.
Ooh. A camera on her glasses captures an image which goes to a battery-operated computer at her waist, then to a device on the outer eye wall connected to a microchip on her retina that sends the information to her optic nerve. Though she met her husband John back in 2002, she'd never seen him until recently.
Oh my god. That's gotta be a freaking shock. Seeing your partner for the first time. What if... I won't say it. We're all thinking it.
It will give her an added dimension to what she's already been able to do. And it's another tool that she can use.
That was sweet. Have we got one more feel-good kind of bionic eye? Oh, there it is.
The next step Alan Zerad takes will be one of the greatest strides forward in his life.
Right there.
Exactly.
Hey.
One that allows him to see his future in an entirely new way.
Oh, yes.
You just saw your first sunshine.
Oh,
okay.
no, that was her.
That's true.
Oh.
With family members in tears.
Try not to cry challenge.
Okay, let's
Let's do it again. Let's do it again, okay?
Yes. Okay. How
That's adorable. I freaking love science.
I think it'll help him to navigate better and just to enjoy a whole lot more in life. I mean, not that he doesn't enjoy life now, but this is just really cool.
Back to that morning when Ahlin...
This is hitting me. This is really sweet. How much are these? So on visionaware.org, which looks like to be some kind of support site for that kind of thing. The cost of the Argus 2 is $150,000. That's a lot of money, but what price would you put on your eyesight? That's insane. Don't know if I can drop that right now. Might have to do a couple of extra sponsored videos before I can afford my bionic eye. And I'm kind of tempted to wait until there's more points of vision. I'm looking for a bit more than 6x10. Trying to think how I can show just how blind I am. So I got my passport. We'll test with this European Union on the top there. Okay, I'll see how long it takes till I can't read that anymore. So, I'm in the European Union, I'm in the European Union, I'm in the European Union, and no, I can't see it there. I'm not in the European anymore. Brexit just happened. 3 hand widths away before I can't read something of that size. If I was in medieval times, I'd probably be dead. I'd be so screwed. I wouldn't be able to do anything. I wouldn't be able to be a scholar or... I suppose I could try being a bard. I'm assuming bard was a legitimate career path in medieval times, based on all my knowledge of accurate replications of that time period in video games. So bionic eyes are available. How about arms? This is bionic arm to put on makeup. Okay, this is how you do freaking clickbait. Jesus Christ.
They're 3D printed and really affordable, and this is what they do. You can go in with a fist, you can do a thumbs up, you can... go like that and pinch like that, and then you can also do that.
Okay, sign. That. She got us.
Now that she's older, she wanted a more practical prosthetic. So she could brush her teeth, hold food, and put on makeup. These bionic arms were the answer.
There wasn't many prosthetics out there for kids.
That's cool.
When I was little.
I kind of wanted to see the whole thing. Didn't get to see her application there, but...
So, Matt, I'm going to go and turn on the arm. Try and go up. Okay, and back down.
This is the most complex robotic arm in existence today. You can control that using thought from the brain.
Thanks in part to a DARPA program started in 2005, engineers have developed the modular prosthetic limb, a bionic arm that responds to human thought, creating a new generation of robotics that can seamlessly integrate with our bodies. Alyssa is one of the first amputees in the world to be able to feel through a robotic prosthetic. The modular prosthetic limb, or MPL, interprets and converts signals from the body's nervous system to motion. When the MPL interacts with an object, signals from over 100 sensors send information back to the brain, creating a sense of touch.
I think it's crazy they've been able to create bionic arms that actually feel like you are touching things.
What I ended up doing was finding the nerve that gives you feeling. And I took that, basically attached it to her skin here and here. And the idea is that if that nerve gives you feeling here, her brain will think that her fingers are actually here.
He put little spots where you can feel the fingers tingle, like here my thumb tingle. Each individual finger has its own kind of little spot.
All right, ready? Close your eyes.
Oh.
Right there?
Yeah.
All right, so see if you can tell when you've actually gotten this. So just close slowly.
Got it. Got it.
That's so cool. Okay. So bionic arms have got to the point, perhaps not publicly available, but at least conceptually they have tested in the lab, feeling with a bionic arm. That was a really interesting exploration. If there's anyone who has a prosthetic limb like this, I'd be super curious to know in the comments if there's anything else worth checking out in this area. I'm imagining you've done your research. Probably worth going for the bionic eye in a couple of years. So I'll stop using my glasses for now to just get used to the feeling. Yeah, so let me know what color bionic eye I should get in the comments. Maybe get one red on this side. I think that would look pretty good. Fit with my branding. So yeah, cheers for watching and have a nice day. I don't know how to end videos. Bye.
Ow, mate.
You look fucking weird. What's happened to your glasses? Hi there, Davo. Thanks. They broke. Oh, fuck. You know what you should get? An artificial retina. I was just saying I was going to get a Bionic. I was watching this short documentary on my favourite nerdy subscription streaming service, Curiosity Stream, and it was all about artificial retinas. What was it called? Artificial retina. If I was blind like you, I'd well get one. I'm not blind. I also watched some documentary about artificial hands. I think I'd get an artificial hand. Did you know that Curiosity Stream has got over 2,400 documentaries and non-fiction titles from some of the world's best filmmakers, including exclusive originals, and some of them are short documentaries too. So you can have a quick learn in your lunch break. Huh, that's pretty good for a subscription streaming service that's only $2.99 a month for unlimited access. Mate, I'll do you one better than $2.99 a month. How about fucking free? For 31 days if you sign up at curiositystream.com/FuckingDavo and use promo code FuckingDavo when you sign up. I was actually watching a documentary of theirs. I'm gonna stop you right there, mate. I do not believe for a second you were watching a documentary. Why not? Well, for some reason, you look distinctly less like a nerd now. I wouldn't beat you up. How about now? Fucking nerd. Fucking nerds. That's curiositystream.com/FuckingDavo, promo code FuckingDavo. It's Oopsie Time! Welcome back, everyone. This is my sister Oopsie Lady, and we're here today to look at all the things I got wrong in the last video. After the previous video where I got nothing wrong, this will be a treat because I got a horrendous amount wrong. Hey Dave, the company I work for pays for Zoom conferencing. Yes, in the video I said, who the hell is paying for conference calls? And why don't they just use frickin' Discord or Skype? A lot of people gave some reasonable reasons, and I hadn't considered them. By paying for an enterprise license, we can set up a system where all of the calls are recorded, encrypted, and kept on site for security purposes. And you get direct support. So you got security, you got recording, and support. There was someone saying like there were laws on data protection, so the law... And also, when I said, hey, are you on Discord? Did you see their creepy emojis? This is not a normal little smile. Yeah, apparently there is a normal smile you can use in Discord. Yeah, you need slight smile. So not only did I completely not understand something I'm sure the majority of people in some form of business understand, I also cannot use emojis correctly. Guess I've stuck with the same company for ages. They were pretty bad. HostGator. Don't go with them and their stupid little crocodile. So they were a company called HostGator, and I called it a... crocodile. However, before we do this, what's the difference? Because maybe they got it wrong. The little image here of this company I keep referencing but don't like. The difference between crocodile and alligator. Here we go. Handbags immediately. That's kind of sad.
Horrid. Alligators have a wider U-shaped snout.
Well, crocodile has a more pointed snout. So what shaped snout is this?
Yeah, that's more of a U-shape.
I don't know. Okay, I didn't expect to start seeing some like fan art. How V-ish are they talking though?
That's pretty
V-shaped.
V-shaped.
Pretty V-shaped. Fair enough then. This does seem to be an alligator. I can see the oopsie. I'm trying to think of what old women use money on instead of casinos. I think you mean bingo there, buddy.
That's the first thing I said when I watched that video.
Looks like I missed the obvious one there of bingo instead of my suggestion of dying as to what old white women do. Medical coding is referring to insurance billing in the medical field. Yeah, I'd never heard of this. When it comes to mental health stuff, you have the DSM-5, which is like all the lists of all the different disorders that you can be diagnosed with, right? Standard classification. Shut up, it's interesting. The DSM-5 is a manual which lists a bunch of different definitions that a lot of people in America use. Because I was curious what the hell a medical coding is and why that was so expensive of a concept. But yeah, it's referring to insurance billing. So this thing called the ICD-10 is the International Statistical Classification of Diseases and Related Health Problems. So this is where they classify all of the different diseases and disorders for insurance companies to choose whether or not you'd get to die or not. I think.
What?
Like, if you have a certain disease, maybe it's like, do you think it's a B99 or do you think it's a H60? And
whether they're
we
likely
don't
to die
deal
or
with
not.
H60. So like the insurance company pays you to save your life, whatever, right? If it's the right code. So if you don't get that money, then you get to die.
Get to?
Yeah. The insurance company won't like help you out. You don't have any kind of guilt. You get to die.
Stop saying that.
I'm an intern in the IT department of a financial institution in the US.
Oh, can we not? We've done this topic. Okay, can we move on to another oopsie, please?
I just wanted to read through as much of this as you would let me.
No.
You got like halfway into the first sentence. No. It was a well thought out comment and everything, but I just wanted to annoy my sister. What do old white women do instead of going to a casino? Yell at customer service workers. Fair. Do you think you're gonna yell at customer service workers when if you're old?
Ooh, unless they're terrible. I've yelled at people. I went into bloody Harvester. Breakfast, yeah. I ordered breakfast. On the side, orange juice. They're like, you can go up and get it whenever you want, okay? Mm-hmm. Got up. It's gone 5 minutes after I walked in and ordered my breakfast meal. They took away the orange juice. I asked the waitress, where's the orange juice? She's like, oh, well, it's not breakfast anymore. Well, I ordered breakfast and I want my orange juice. And she was like, well, I can't give it you. What? Just bring a jug and put it on my table. No, we can't do that. It's policy. This manager came along and she was like, oh, what's the problem here? And I was like, she won't give me my bloody orange juice. I've ordered orange juice with the breakfast. She's like, okay, it's fine. You can have the orange juice. She went and got a jug and then she put it on the table and she's like, I'm sorry, it's her first day.
That's it for another episode of Oopsie Time. Thank you for joining us. Bye.
This is the principal.